Welcome back, guys, to what is probably the last episode.
We are on high alert. Close ranks and shoot anyone who approaches. If you really are the best, this is the time to prove it.
They are not the best, and I can see their laser traps. Noobs. No, seriously, I think 47 will have no trouble handling them. Yeah, and there's the first one. Let's try to not get his attention. Check Aegis. Okay. Elimination. Oh, I like that. The different ways 47 has signature kills, like elimination, then of course strangulation or garroting, and in the end, of course, the good old sniper kill. Those are my favorites. I think they're also partially fan favorites. Not sure about that though. Okay. Second one is just around the corner. Well, a little bit down the road. So let's see. What is your name and how do you wanna die? Scatum. Okay. Carry. 3, 2, 1, down! Yeah. Garrett kill. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a predator. 47 is definitely a predator. If not the apex predator of his trade, of his profession. No one ever brought him down except for Sanchez and Skirky, which is, by the way, ridiculous, like I already mentioned. I think that would have never happened, actually. If you think about the 47 of old. Anyway, let's continue. And let's watch out that we do not fall into any laser traps. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Ah, there's his head. But I'm not sure if I don't hit the ground or anything else, so I'm waiting. Patience is the solution to most things, you know, especially in stealth games. Patience and observation. I love how it's raining and the sun is out, and well, it's pretty atmospheric, I think. If they got one thing right in Absolution, it's the atmosphere. Atmosphere is always pretty nice. Even if the level design is sometimes horrible. Or the systems in general. Let's see, I don't want him to see us. I don't see him either. Where is it? Where are you? Ah, I see ya. Bam! And that's it. Sniper kill. Headshot. And again a silent assassin raiding. Of course only on hard difficulty. I was never one for the purists. I like to still have fun. Well, sometimes maybe I do it one time just to challenge myself and see what I can do, what I want to do, like being a perfectionist and trying to do everything perfectly on the highest difficulty. But for let's plays or for playthroughs, for fun playthroughs, for me personally, I never do on the hardest. I never do on the purest difficulty, at least not in Hitman. In other games the hardest difficulties are sometimes not as hard as you would want it, so can be the case that I go on hardest difficulty there, like Splinter Cell and all the others. Also I'm an expert nowadays in Splinter Cell and most other stealth series which were established a while back, but yeah, hard difficulty for this one. And that's it, the ending. It's splendid, it's explosive, although that is really not 47 style normally. I think he would just walk in and shoot him, not pull that damn explosive. Well, let's watch that cutscene.
You never did get it, did you big ball fuck?
Maybe you didn't never get it.
She was made to be a killer, just like you. It was gonna be perfect.
Sometimes a choice is better.
Alright.
He never had one.
Just tell me,
47.
did you kill her? Diana. Is she really dead? You will never know.
Goodbye, Travis. And that's it, guys. Hitman Absolution. What a game, what a game. Of many contradictions. Yeah, what I gotta say to this game. After the cutscene. Sorry.
Diana, do what you have to do.
Of course he knows, of course. She lives. Diana lives. Okay, we got Shadow as rating.
47. The money has been wired to your account. Welcome back.
Okay.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And he continues his work. A shame I got only Shadow. I don't know, the rating system's kind of off in this game. Anyway. Let's watch the credits, shall we? Yeah. Oh, there's another scene. That means trouble.
Who are you?
You really want to know? Because I can help you find them. For a price, of course.
Oh, Birdie, you little rat. Yeah, Hitman Absolution, that's it, yeah, now finally. It's a game, like I said, of many contradictions. It's a game where I'm very much in conflict between what I hate about it and what I love about it. I think it's a really decent stealth game all in all, but it's not quite a good Hitman game. I really loved the atmosphere, and I also loved some parts of the story, but I think it was too story heavy, too story driven. Things like the loadout menu, the clean, neat way the contracts were executed, stuff like that were not in the game, which was a shame really, because 47 was 2 or 3 missions he was just escaping, and often you did not have targets. It wasn't the typical Hitman game. Also, the disguise system was pretty much broken. There's so much that is wrong with it. They should really completely delete it and start new with it, and try to base it on the whole instinct thing. I think the whole instinct thing has to be removed. Like, I don't mind the instinct vision to be used by newbies and people new to the genre and also new to the franchise, but I think that it should be separated from the disguise system. The disguise system was always something that allowed you to do some social stealth, some real social stealth, which was not possible in this Hitman game at all. You were always behind cover, always trying to stay out of sight, even if you were in disguises, which is actually the one thing that disguises are supposed to counter. That disguises are supposed to allow you to walk among those people if you don't get within, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches of them without them detecting you. And if you do suspicious things, yeah, then they should detect you, like crawling around, like running around, like pulling out weapons, although your disguise doesn't fit to that weapon, by all that stuff. But if you move and you're acting normal and you're not coming too close to them, then you shouldn't be detected. And if you come close to them, you should have the ability to blend in like it is here, just with the difference that the blend in doesn't use instinct, but that the blend in does last for a few seconds, and you are able to get out of sight or get a little bit distance in those few seconds. And after those few seconds, it's not possible anymore to blend in for, I don't know, for 2-3 seconds, and then you can blend in again if you come close to another guy. That's also Hitman Absolution discouraged a lot of exploration, a lot of, hey, let's go there, let's find evidence and stuff. I didn't want to find that because it meant that I would risk my incognito status, my status of not being known, just to get the evidence, although I was not seen. In Blood Money that was better in terms of being seen. You were seen by a camera, then you had to remove evidence. But if you weren't seen, then you didn't have to remove evidence, because there was no evidence that you were here. Kind of like that. I also miss the syringes, like the KO syringes especially, because I don't want to kill them more times. Of course there should be positive and negative effects of KO syringes versus choking out people and stuff like that. We need a bigger sandbox maps. A few maps were there, like the King of Chinatown and some other maps, the cornfield, which were pretty cool in terms of sandbox. But a lot of them did not even have civilians, which meant that social stealth was basically almost impossible. Then the disguise system was broken, like I already said, and a lot of them were not really big. You couldn't move. You just moved from point A to point B just to get to another door, which would load the next part of the level, and you couldn't backtrack and stuff like that. I really miss that. That you have that whole area basically, and you can go through the way you want. You have main objectives, you have even side objectives, which is also pretty cool. Yeah. So that's it, my opinion about Hitman Absolution. I hope you